Good morning and thank God it's Friday. So it's been a long week. Today is the time to celebrate. Everybody looks forward to Friday, right? It's the weekend. We get to relax. We get to spend time with our family and our friends. And we get to spend all that money we made, right? Hey, don't forget though, because I know I'm guilty of this, that in the past, it was always, hooray, it's Friday. Oh no, it's Monday. So my mindset's kind of changed, and that's really changed my life. Now I look at, hooray, it's Monday. Thank God it's Monday, because without Monday, I couldn't celebrate on Friday. I couldn't enjoy the things I want to enjoy on Friday. So I want to encourage you, enjoy Friday, enjoy your weekend, but stay focused and get ready for Monday, because that's when we get to build our dreams and live the life we want to live. All right, so what did I learn from E.T. today? You got to work it. You got to work it. That's the key principle. That's the theme of today's message. And the 3 principles he gave, I'm going to lay out to you right here. Number 1, no more backpack mentality. And he used a beautiful illustration. So, remember when you were growing up and you were in school, and it's like, all right, it's 10 minutes to class, 5 minutes to class. I don't know about you, but I was already packing up. I mean, zip, 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 everything. You could hear everybody else zipping up. Pencils were going in. Everybody's ready. Like, I'm sitting there holding my backpack, and there's 15 minutes left to class. Like, I'm halfway out of my seat, ready to go. Class wasn't even over yet. And the funniest part is were you even on time to your next class? I know I wasn't. It's not like I was packing up because I was like, oh man, I just can't wait to get to the next class. I was just packing up because I wanted to get out of there. I wasn't there to learn. I was blessed. Like, I did well in school, but man, I was a terrible student. I was not a good student at all. High school, college, growing up, I took so much for granted. I wasted so much time because I wasn't being a student. I wasn't willing to put in the work I needed to put. So before we move on to something else, we got to work and finish what we started before we decide, hey, this job isn't working, or this marriage isn't working, or this relationship isn't working, or whatever it is, hey, this whole thing, this health thing isn't working. We got to put the work in before we can just think, oh, well, it doesn't work for me, I'm moving on. There's millions of other people. There's billions of people on this earth that are going through the same struggles that we are, and we don't deserve to be that arrogant to think nobody else knows what I'm going through. I'm not trying to downplay anything you're going through. We all go through struggles, and there's things that, hey, I'll never understand that you're going through, and vice versa. You'll never understand what I've gone through on certain things. But that doesn't matter. We're all human. We're all going through the same struggle. We have to come together and share those experiences so we can move forward, finish what we started before we go on to something else. And we got to stop quitting and giving up, because it doesn't only hurt me, it hurts you, it hurts your family, it hurts everybody around you. It's a virus. Number 2, you can't overcome until you become. And I love this one. Ashley and I are living proof of this. 2 years ago, my life was a totally different life. I was drinking all the time. I was partying all the time. And Ashley told you, like, we were even smoking weed all the time. Like, we were just making a lot of bad life decisions, all right? We were eating terribly. We were playing this health and fitness game. It's like, okay, I'd eat good when I wanted to, but when I didn't feel like doing it, I would just destroy my body. I would do whatever I wanted, and I was up and down and up and down and up and down. And I wasn't healthy. All I was trying to do was look good. And the funny part is, I never looked like I wanted to. I was always dealing with that self-image. I was like, I'm working hard, I'm doing this, and I'm doing that, but I never looked like I wanted to. And it was, looking back, it was really sad. It was really pathetic, and I didn't even realize how superficial I actually was. But we have grown so much as people, and we still struggle with those things. Like she said, hey, last November, we fell off the wagon. We fell back down into the pit, and we drug ourselves out. We didn't quit. We kept pushing, and it was frustrating, and we couldn't figure out what to do or how to get out of it, but we came out of it because we became better people. You know why? Because we've been reading, because we've been learning. We became students of life, and we just didn't give up. And thank God to E3 Fit, thank God to our challenge groups. Those things kept us going because we didn't have a choice. We had to keep those people in our lives, and that's what pulled us through that hard time to make us the person that we are now. I love Jim Rohn has a great quote. He says, if you win $1 million, if you become a millionaire, you know what the first thing is to do? Become a millionaire. You don't, just because you have $1 million doesn't make you a millionaire. That's why most people that win the lottery go broke, because we don't know how to spend those resources and those blessings that we've been given. We're not ready for that success, so we have to become that person. Number 3 is it can work, but you've got to work it. It can work, but you've got to work it. So I know I'm really guilty of going into something and thinking, I give it this shot, I get all pumped about it and excited, and then if I don't see something or results, like within a couple weeks, I'm already like, it's just not for me, it didn't work. But that's not fair to myself. I'm giving up on myself. It can work, but you have to work it. We have to give everything we have, because it takes time. It takes time to become a better man, a better woman, a better husband, a better wife, a better father, a better employee, a better friend. It takes time to become better with your finances. It takes time to become a better cook, to become a better athlete, to become a better reader. Whatever you're wanting, it takes time. So if you want it, it can work. You just have to work it. It does not come easy. So I hope this helps you out today. It really spoke to me. Really got me fired up, really got me pumped and excited about this weekend, the rest of this year. And I want to encourage you, do the same. Become a student of life. Become a student of life. Learn as much as you can, because that's what changes our life. Things and stuff and material and money, those things are all great, but they do not change our life. Our lives will not change until we change our mind. When we change our mind, our behaviors change. And when we change our behaviors, we change our life. It's all a matter of the heart. So I love you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week.